Hello everyone and welcome to what I believe is part 4 of the Java programming tutorial, where we're going to be looking at the scanner class. So what we're going to first do is import the class. So we're going to go import java.util. And we're going to say scanner. So as you can see right there, and don't forget the semicolon. So what does the scanner do? Well, the scanner just scans for user input. That's all it does, and it's a class, so we're going to have to call it as an object. So, what's an object? Well, to put it simple, a object is a pointer to a class. So it carries data about a reference to that class. Now, as we go along this tutorial, you're going to have a better understanding of this. But to call this object, we're going to say scanner sc, and I'm just going to stop here so that you can just slightly grasp this better. So we have here the scanner, the class, and now we have the object that we have, I believe is initialized, or instantiated. Yeah, instantiated. So it sort of now exists, but we haven't really given it any value. So remember, this is the class, and this is the object that is named. I should rather say all of this is the object, but this is the object points to this class, and this is the name of that object. Now it's very similar to how we have int age. As you can see, they're both the same color because they're just variable names. In fact, really the only difference here is the rest of it. So with int age, you say 5. You know, that's explicit. But with scanners, it's a little, well, with objects in general, it's a little bit more than that. You say equals, and you're going to say new scanner, and you're going to say system dot in, I believe. Now that's only for this one. Don't worry if that doesn't really make sense. You don't really have to understand how scanner works. You just need to know how to use it. And generally speaking, this is as probably the most confusing as it gets for most part, and the rest is just pretty simple. So with our int age, and we're just going to initialize that to 0, and we're going to say while age is equal to 0, we're going to say age, we're going to prompt to the console, to the user, we're going to say system.out.println saying what, that's a bit, so we're going to say how old are you? And then down here, actually no, let's get rid of this line. And then down here, we're going to say age is equal to sc dot next int. Now this probably looks really confusing, but don't worry, as we go along with the tutorial, it's going to start making more sense. So scanner sc equals new scanner, int age equals 0, and while the age is still equal to 0, it's going to keep on doing this. Remember the while loops back in the previous lesson? And remember, this is a condition, so it's sort of like a while if. So while if age is still equal to 0, it's going to keep on doing this forever. And system.out.print, how old are you? I'm going to say age is equal to nc.nextInt. What does that mean? So the class, or I should say the object SC, short for scanner, points to the scanner class, and it grabs a method that has a list of instructions in it that allows the user to put in an integer, a number between negative infinity and positive infinity, to be put in the variable. And then we're going to then after that, we're going to say system.out.println, and we're going to add a /n here for a space, and we're going to say here are plus age years old. Now, once we're going to go and run this, so as you can see here, it says, how old are you? And I'm going to say, I am 19. And then it says, you are 19 years old. So isn't that cool? We just made a little custom program, your very first one, where you could actually control some of the inputs while the programming is running. So, and that's basically it for this tutorial. There are much more methods with the scanner class. If you're an IntelliJ, all you have to do is type nc dot and put a dot, and here you can see all the classes. You can see reset. I don't know what that does because I've never used it, but you have next and next line. So next line is a string, so it's more like an array of strings, or next is just a string. And the same is for this. And then nextInt, we just use that, and then we probably have like a next decimal, and all those nice things. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I want you to try out the different methods inside the scanner class, and I want you, for your little assignment, to print out your own name. So just a little tip, to do that, just have your just have a variable with a string variable, or string object I should say, and just say next line, and then type in your full name, and then have it print out to the console. And remember, it has to be string. So I don't know if I've covered strings before, but string like so, and is declared like this. Hello. And we're just going to say hello. So thank you guys for watching this tutorial, where we're going to be moving on to a custom program where we've learned from the previous 4 lessons. So I hope you stick around to then, and I'll see you in the next video.